So, you just came back to WoW, leveled or boosted a character, or you converted the remix character and you're just standing there in a set of green items wondering...
Well, now what?
Welcome! My name is Saluun and I'm going to show you how to start gearing up in patch 11.2.7. I make weekly WoW videos, mostly transmog, recently also housing, and sometimes bug my way up in Mythic Plus. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, hit that subscribe button. For this video I took my priest that I transferred from Legion Remix to start gearing up, who as you can see is just in a full set of 655 green items. The first step is to get the Reshii Wraps. No, not that mysterious piece of rag that your brother used to hide under his bed. It's this powerful cloak that goes up to 730 item level. The quest starts in the Foundation Hall in Dornogal and it's called Shadowy Invitation. If you've unlocked the cloak on a character once before, you can skip the campaign at Omen. If not, then you'll just have to do the campaign. If you were allowed to skip forward, just fly to this small island on Koresh. You should have a quest pointing you there as well, and talk to Hashim and ask for a new Reshii Wraps. Also while you're there, don't forget to empower your cloak if you have all the strands. If not, the strands will come from delves, dungeons and most activities. Once you got your cloak sorted, pick up weekly quests in Dornogal. Turbo Boost, Delves, Archives and the Vault Circle if they are available to you. And the most important weekly quest of all will be the Turbulent Timeways weekly from Archivist Frithron?
It's someone.
Saying wing.
Sungwon. No G at the end. Or any of those other sounds.
Singwan.
Sungwon.
Sungwoo.
Sungwon.
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 Sangwon.
Sungwon.
Do you have an English name?
The person in front of the inn. You can't miss her. This weekly gives you a heroic item from the raid for the next upcoming 7 weeks. Also during Burning Crusade, Wrath and Kata Time Walking Week, only you can also earn a second heroic item from the quest that sends you to do the raids. Once you're done with Time Walking weeklies, you should do the other weekly quests as they reward Pinnacle caches, which gives us stealth keys and veteran gear, and sparks for crafted items. Once you're done with those, you have some choices.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
If you've played more recently, you might have some Valorstones scattered around different characters. You can transfer those now and buy champion boxes in Dornogal. If you're a gambling addict, this might not be a good option for you, because it's very random what you get. It's quite likely you won't get anything useful, but it's effortless if you have a ton of Valorstones. Another thing you should definitely do if you can is visit all the 6 Renown quartermasters of the World Within, because if your Renown is high or maxed out, you'll be showered by Valorstones and Weathered Crests, which we're both going to need. If you don't have high Renowns, then just do as many Vault quests as you can, and you'll be capped on Valorstones and be swimming in crests in no time. After the Renown Vault Tour or weekly quest, you'll have a bunch of Weathered Crests that we can use to get ourselves a 675 crafted gear with Enchanted Weathered Crests. Buy one for each item you want to replace. Then search for rare quality items for each slot you want to make. You'll know you got the right stuff if they allow you to insert the Enchanted Weathered Crest into the region spot. Don't forget to put those in. Thanks to the Enchanted Crests, this will increase the item level up to 675. Now set it to a public order or send it to a crafter. You'll find both the crest vendor and the crafting order NPC next to each other in Dornogal. There is a quest in Dornogal at the Delve HQ that awards a belt.
A chastity belt? Ugh.
No, but if you already looted the heroic belt, don't bother. Otherwise, pick this up for a free belt that goes up to 701 item level. Now it's time for bountiful delves. You can do 4 per day, and you should do at least a tier 8, but I'd recommend doing once a week 3 11s if you can, because they award you with Gilded Crests, which you will need later, and a cracked keystone, which you also want later. After your first delve, you'll get a weekly quest that awards you with 1,500 undercoins. Once you get 2,000 of those coins, you can buy a Shrieking Quartz. In the next bountiful delve you do, use this item next to the checkpoint stone to lure out the nemesis to attack you.
Come on out! I'm not afraid of you! Come on! Come on out! I'll float like a butterfly and sting like a bee! Nobody out in the forest meaner than me! Come on, elephants, tigers, and gorillas! I'll whip 100 Godzillas!
Don't worry if you die, because she will still drop her loot where you died, which will contain a Delver's Bounty. Use this straight away. If you already got a Delver's Bounty, don't use the Shrieking Quartz, save it for next week. Once you've done your delves for the day, the last thing you can do is the raid on story mode. For this, haul yourself to the raid entrance in Karash, where you can pick up a quest called Manaforge Omega Demantius Looms. Then, on the left side of the entrance is Face General Amir, who will teleport you into the story mode. This awards you with a free Enchanted Runed Crest, and this is where the Spark comes into play. You can use the Spark and the Crest to get yourself a 704 item crafted. Ideally, you should pick your lowest item, that's not a tier slot. Weapons are a great target for this, or bracers. Make sure to catalyze slots that you can turn into tier if they are champion or higher, as you have 8 catalyst charges and you can loot more. With all these combined, I reached 691 item level on my priest, and as you can see, I have not set foot into Mythic Plus or Raid yet. I would suggest from here on start doing Mythic Plus or normal and heroic raiding. If you want to go down the Mythic Plus route, I'd say push your own key up to a +6, because that's where heroic gear drops from at the end of the dungeon, and just keep doing 6s until you get some heroic pieces. You can even try getting your key up to 10, so you get a mythic item in your vault next reset, which I know is easier said than done. Once you start doing dungeons or raids, you can also complete the Turbo Boost quest, which then allows you to buy an item from the vendor, depending on what difficulty keys or raids you've done. These will be mostly powerful, good trinkets from the raid or dungeons. Here is a quick recap on how to gear up quickly in 11.2.7. Reshii Wraps, Turbulent Timeways Weekly, 4 weeklies, Gambling Champion boxes, crafting with enchanted weathered items, D.I.S.C Belt, Bountiful Delves, Delver's Bounty, crafting with Enchanted Runed Crest, Mythic Plus from +2 to 10 or normal or heroic raids, and the Turbo Boost quest and vendor. And that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful and perhaps entertaining. Please make sure to like and subscribe as well. I thank you all very much for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye!